Man, Mudano is one bad dude. This is season 1, episode 17 of Tougen Anki. So we got Mudano versus Osuke, and right out the gate, Mudano goes in for a high kick, and Osuke blocks it, but Mudano ends up swiping at him, and Osuke ends up ducking. Well, Osuke throws a fury of punches, boom, 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 at Mudano, but Mudano dodges all of them, but he blocks one, creating distance between them. Then Osuke generates this sickle and chain with his bacteria. Then Mudano activates his Bloody Eclipse release, Profuse Autumn Rain, in his Rebirth Deluge, and them archers start shooting at Osuke, but he deflects it with his sickle spin. Then Osuke throws his sickle at Mudano, but Mudano dodges, and then they have this back and forth. Mudano tells him, man, you all bark, no bite, and you are not strong enough to beat me. Then Osuke throws his sickle at Mudano, and Mudano catches it and throws it back at him, but Osuke ends up canceling his ability because that sickle was about to hit him, right? Well, Mudano ends up kicking him and using his Rebirth Deluge, and then Osuke deflects it, but Mudano throws his umbrella, hitting him right in the sternum. Meanwhile, we got Tsukuyomi telling Mikado that Osuke might die because he's reading his horoscope at the same time. Well, Mudano and Osuke continue to fight, and Mudano roundhouses him, but Osuke keeps coming at him. Then Osuke generates a even bigger sickle, and Mudano jumps in the air and uses his divine tears of the twin dragons and drops them. Game over. Then Tsukuyomi ends up showing up to rescue Osuke, and then he disappears with Osuke. Osuke's on his back, and they're arguing about who's gonna fight Mudano next. Meanwhile, Shiki and Kogasaki are talking after Shiki gets confirmation that Mikado is going to help them find that girl that got kidnapped. Then Kogasaki tells Shiki about his dad killing his mom and his sister, and then it goes into this flashback with him and his sister is teaching him about holding hands crossing the street because his sisters always had his back and was teaching him how to protect. Then, a situation happened with his dad coming back home, and his mom and his sister are trying to make a cake for him whenever he arrives. Well, the next day, his sister asked him to grab milk after school, and he does it, and he goes home and finds his father standing over his dead mother. He tells Kogasaki that his mom was a Oni, and finds out that, guess what? He's one too. So Kogasaki ends up revealing that he is a Oni, and his dad slices him up, and then that whole story ended up making Shiki cry, and then Mikado calls Shiki and gives them the location of where the kidnapped girl is, and they go, but the house is burnt down, and Shiki is getting skeptical. Great episode. Like and subscribe.